Congratulations, Lauren. It's a big day and a big time in your life, graduating from college. I'm so very proud of you, as is the rest of your family, too.
Congratulations on a big day and a job well done. We're very, very proud of you. And good luck for the next 3 years of study.
Congratulations, sister.
Hola, hermana. Felicidades. Estoy orgulloso y te amo y te extraño.
Hey, Lauren. Congratulations on graduating college. It's a big deal and real exciting. So congratulations on getting through those 4 years.
When I think about my favorite Lauren stories, there are many that come to mind. But at this time, when I'm proud of what you've done, there's 2 other times I can think of where I was very proud of you. So I'll talk about those 2. And they were both small incidents at the time, probably, but they spoke a lot about who you were. The first, you may remember this, is when you tried out for the competitive softball team. You'd only been playing softball for a couple of years and wanted to try out. And during the tryouts, it became apparent that other kids were probably going to beat you out. But you never stopped giving it your best effort all the way through. Through all of the various drills they had you doing, and up and through the pitching exercises, you gave it your greatest effort with lots of enthusiasm. And even though you didn't make the team, I felt very proud with how you persevered and gave it your best effort all the way through and accepted the results for what they were. I was also very proud at a time, and this goes way back, when Mrs. Burkhead called. You may remember her from St. Thomas. And Mrs. Burkhead called because her daughter was getting married, and she was going through the very important task of choosing acolytes for the wedding ceremony, and she wanted you to do it because she knew that you would do it properly, and she could depend on you to be very mature and handle it in the right way. So to earn her respect says a lot about how well and how seriously you took those responsibilities.
It seems like it was just yesterday you were a little baby in my arms. And I have lots and lots of great memories. There are 3 images, though, that come to mind that also serve as advice. The first one is a picture in my mind of you sitting on your changing table at just over a year. And you were putting your shoes on, and you kept saying, self, self, do it self. And you wanted to tie your shoes. And you fumbled with the laces, and you fumbled with the laces. And finally you got really mad at him, and you let him help you out. The next image is of you walking on the beach, just thrilled with yourself over the shells that you were finding. And people would come by, and you'd hand them a sand dollar, and you were just so generous. And I was so proud of your generous, caring spirit. Well, the other one that came to mind was, I can picture you in high school dressed like Mickey Mouse, giving your talk about excellence.
So not so long ago, I decided I wanted to dye my hair. So I asked my older sister. She wanted to help me, and being the helpful person she is, she decided to help me. So when we were rinsing out the hair dye, she decided to tell me how cute I look without any clothes on, which is how goofy she is.
I don't really have one specific story that I can think of, but what I love about being with you is that, one, we never really have big arguments. The biggest disagreement we ever have is deciding which one of us really has the power. And we all know I have the power, so it's not really even a competition. It's purely based on size now. But that's the only disagreement we really ever had. And because we never really fight, now we can just hang out. Now we can just be chill, watch movies. I can beat you up, and then we can have a lot of fun together. You don't have to worry about screaming, yelling, or any of that other stuff that a lot of siblings do. So that's something that I really love about being with you.
Favorite Lauren story is when we lived in St. Louis, and we hadn't lived there very long, and we had just gotten the deck built, and she was helping me decorate canvas bags with puff paint and seashells to give out as party favors at my birthday party. And the orange paint would not open, so we put it on the ground and had the brilliant idea to step on it to force it open. And when we did this, it exploded orange paint all over the white wall that we had just gotten done on the deck. And scared out of our minds, since Mom and Dad weren't home, we went at it to start cleaning it the best we could. And the whole night I was freaking out because she had been babysitting me. And I was really scared that when Mom and Dad got home, I was going to get in big trouble. But she told me that I should go to bed before they got home, and she would talk to him and take care of it for me. And everything ended up being just fine. Mom and Dad thought it was hysterical because we'd cleaned it up, and it wasn't that big of a deal. People make mistakes. But this is my favorite Lauren story because it reminds me of all time how she has my back, and that's the kind of person she is. She looks out for the people she cares about, and she'll do anything to make sure that they are okay.
For advice, college graduation is an interesting transition, maybe a more important transition than the one from high school, because now you're entering the phase where you really get to do it yourself. Going from high school into college, people think is a big passage into adulthood, and it's really not. It's really just a stepping stone where you're kind of semi-attached to your family, but not permanently on your own. Once you leave college, you really begin to pursue your career in life and your dreams. You're truly an adult, and it's a time where you begin to make decisions and make choices that have the impact on the rest of your life, and you truly become the person that you are and be very self-sufficient. I have every confidence you're going to be very successful in whatever endeavors you pursue from law school into things after that. And I know you're going to be great. And I'm very, very happy for that, and wish you all the best. And I love you very much, and look forward to all of the success and joy you're going to have in your life.
Piece of advice